allowing the whole body to be comfortable. Take a couple of long, slow, deep breaths, and each time you breathe out, feel the whole body relaxing into the seat. Let the abdomen soften from inside. Let the shoulders soften. Allow the eyelids to soften across the eyes. And feel a sense of groundedness in the body. At the same time, accepting everything exactly as it is. The sounds you can hear around you. Sensing the space around the body. And there may still be a trace in the body-mind of your activities before arriving here for this meditation. Acknowledging whether the mind is quiet or perhaps active at this time. Allowing an entering into sacred silence. And something that seems to always pull us away from peace is when we take things personally. So in our meditations here, we let go of personhood, of the personal attachment to a way of being. Thought comes and goes. Emotion arises and passes. And as we move through life, who we take ourselves to be also changes. From a very early age, we've taken on programs from our parents and caregivers. And these have shaped the way the mind responds to life. Here in our meditation, we go back prior to the personal, prior to the beliefs of I am this or I am that, back to the sense of I am, the unchanging. This aware presence. The silent witness. And here there is no attachment to a personal constructed sense of self, constructed by our heritage, perhaps religion, and all the beliefs that have attached here during our lives. That sense of personal or personhood, put it aside and rest in open, aware presence. As if you are the wide blue sky, clear, filled with light. Clouds come and go. Birds fly through the sky. Aeroplanes. All manner of things move through the empty, open, spacious sky. But the sky is untouched. In the same way as we rest in presence, allow deep thoughts to continue, impressions to arise and evaporate. There is no one here to offend. We are not taking a stance or coming from a certain belief. All is welcome here. All arises and passes. Each time the mind tugs for awareness and attention, just let it go. In our lives, when we experience pain, when we become offended, when we suffer, it is because we have attached our awareness and attention to ourselves in a certain way. We take things personally. Here, the personhood evaporates. There is nothing to offend. There is nothing to defend. All is simply arising and passing, and the silent witness is untouched. Of course, the mind is a tricky place, and the thoughts will pull and tug for attention. Notice that with a smile in your heart. It is the nature of mind to think. But we are not the mind. We are not the thoughts. We are not a projected image. We are naturally peaceful. We are naturally joyful. Happiness is our nature. And as the attention drops deeper and deeper into the heart space, we rest in a state of loving gratitude. A state of empty openness. Deep acceptance. Surrendering all that is personal. And trusting completely in the divine source that moves us in life. the ultimate surrender. Gently connecting now with your breath. Feeling the wave-like motion of the breath. And noticing where you feel the breath in the body. Maybe more in the abdomen or the chest, or perhaps the nostrils. Be aware of this body sitting in the room. Om Hari Om Tat Sat. It seems to me that most conflict between ourselves and other people, most of the time we feel slighted or offended. It's because in some way we've taken something personally. It's offended the idea we have of ourselves. And that personal slight or offense has ignited a whole history, like a trigger, activating old patterns, old beliefs. And if, as we become more conscious, we can recognize this, recognize this, then we can see it for what it is and become free. We have certain ideas about who we are and what we do and what our place is in the great scheme of things. Yet there is an unfolding that's beyond this little mind, these patterns that are here, that is running the show. And we could call that the divine unfolding. We could call that grace. But when we begin to let go of held beliefs and concepts, to peel back those layers. Freedom and happiness becomes, well, it just comes more naturally, more easily. And surprise events, when there's no expectation, rather than asking for what we think is a solution or working hard on what we think is a solution, I found that, you know, surrendering to ask for to be shown, to be directed by a higher force than myself, a higher force than the self that one might attach and think one is, the personality, the programs that are running here, the history. And then surrendering to the moment and living moment to moment, being fully present in that sense of being, it just allows miracles to arise and unfold in the most amazing and often mysterious ways that this mind could never have imagined. So allowing that, and I'm sure that you've experienced this as well in your life, that miracles can happen at any time when we're open, when we're free of a strict concept of how this mental sphere who thinks it knows uh, has decided it wants things to be. When we step aside from all of that, then the great unfolding can be rather miraculous. So that lovely saying, which has been around for a long time, don't take it personally. It is actually incredibly powerful. But beyond that, don't take ourselves to be a persona. Don't box ourselves in with concepts, with knowledge that we've taken on and believed. Whether it's true or not is irrelevant. That life is a flow. It's a river of flow. And when we can let go of any limitations, let go of the bank and flow with that river, be in harmony with the moment and wherever that flow takes us, moment to moment, in an open way. It's quite miraculous where we find ourselves to be, and we could never have imagined very often what the universe has in plan for us, or in that great unfolding. So I'm sure you've all had these experiences of when we let go of the personal, when we let go of our concepts, when we let go of a fixed approach to something, the miraculous coming in and showing us something beyond our little mind and what we could have imagined.